is ours.
Down.
Stealth chopper on standby. Stealth chopper inbound.
What is up, guys? This is PhillySwag26, and you might be wondering what you just saw there at the beginning. And as you saw, I went on a brutal streak and then died by a shotgun at the very end. And I was so pissed off, and I actually got that game today. I will be posting it in a full video, but I wanted to show you how close I got to a nuclear. And I was so upset when I died. I was so close to pulling it off and getting the nuclear, but I died by a shotgun. And as you saw, I hit him in his face like 3 times and nothing happened. So I was playing some hardpoint today, as you see here, and that was actually, I was playing hardpoint with a couple of my friends, and it was just frustrating. I was so close. So, and I wasn't even going for nuclear. I switched up my score streaks a little bit. I have Stealth Chopper, VSAT, and EMP. And I apologize if I sound kind of stuffy. It's because I am kind of stuffy. So, so I have Stealth Chopper, VSAT, EMP. And what happened in that previous game was that I came so close to getting it, and I died. So this is actually the very, very, very next game. Oh man, excuse me. This is the very next game, and this is now my favorite game that I've played ever. I can't remember how many kills I got exactly, but I was doing really well, and I really like the score streak setup. It really sets you up well, and you get your score streaks, and you can keep rotating through. And I was struggling playing hardpoint at the beginning today when I first started playing hardpoint, but then I started getting into it and getting used to it. And I was playing with 3 other players in this game, but we had a 5-man team at once for a couple of games, and then one of our guys had to go. And this was just pretty intense, and this gameplay. As you see, I'm not staying on the hardpoint. I'm sticking around the outsides of the hardpoint. I was actually watching some MLG gaming last night. Might sound like a noob thing to do, but I actually kind of got into it. I was watching Envious play, and they're really good. And I was just watching how they played hardpoint, and they would typically have like 2 guys on the hardpoint, and then have everybody else around the hardpoint and just protecting it. As I picked up both the VSAT and the MPA. So I wanted to stick around the outskirts of the hardpoint and try and protect my guys, as you see here. And as soon as nobody was on the hardpoint, I would hop on it just so that we could get some points. And I mean, when you have a VSAT and... Well, when you have a VSAT up, it's really helpful because... it's really helpful to move around the map and everything. And I want to give a shout out to Demo. He has a YouTube channel. I don't know if he posts any COD, or he has posted any COD or anything, but he does really well in this game as well. But it was just really crazy in this game. And as you see here, since nobody else was on the hard point, I stayed on it and just protected it. But we basically were just rotating around, and we both did really well. Demo and I did really well in this game. I don't know what score streak setup Demo was using. I know he had a VSAT and a Warthog on, though. I'm not sure what his other score streaks were. So it was funny because there were a couple times where we had to overlap our VSATs because we both had VSATs up at the same time. Like towards the end of the game, because we wanted to get the extra assists and the extra points for having a VSAT up. And it was funny because we had a VSAT up almost the entire second half of the game. It was pretty crazy. We had a VSAT up for a long time, and we would just keep pounding VSATs and keep throwing VSATs up and VSAT after VSAT. And I would keep my Stealth Choppers going. And that's one thing I really like about the score streak setup, Stealth Chopper, VSAT, and EMP, is because your Stealth Chopper will basically lead you right into your VSAT, and as soon as you get your VSAT, your EMP comes right after that. That's why this score streak setup is really good. And I really love this score streak setup, and I think I might stick using it. You have to rely on your gun, and you have to get a lot of gun kills, which I'm fine with. I mean, I enjoy relying on my gun now more than I did previously. And his VSAT up was up at this time, and as you see, I have my VSAT. So we were basically just waiting for the VSAT to go down so that we could throw our own VSAT up. And like I said, we were rotating VSATs, so we always knew when there was a spawn flip. We always knew which spawn they were going to be in, and we basically always knew where they were. It was really funny and pretty crazy too that we would always have a VSAT up. And as you see, I'm playing the spawns here. I didn't want to rush into the spawn. Because I knew that they would continue to spawn back there until I pushed in, and that guy was trying to shoot down my stealth chopper, so it was an easy kill for me, and I loop behind them, and this is where it gets kind of crazy, because they keep spawning back here, and I didn't want to pop out, because I knew I was going on a nice streak here, and I pick up the EMP, and EMP is such a good score streak to use, especially when you're using VSAT, because almost nobody uses hardwired. So if you get your EMP, you just throw up your EMP and throw up your VSAT, and you can just keep killing them. It doesn't matter if you have a silenced or unsilenced weapon, because when you have that EMP up, they don't know where you're at. And you can just run through their spawn and just pick them off. I haven't tried this score streak setup in Domination, but I think it would do really well in Domination. Just because the spawns are more predictable. But, and as you see there, I pick up the nuclear. I was so excited. I got really happy there, and I was like jumping around. And, well, I wasn't jumping because I was sitting down, but I was going crazy. And look at this guy! Whoop! Get out of my way, son. This is my hard point. You see me hop on the hard point here, and it was pretty crazy. I just juked that guy out. Like I was a running back or something. Like I was Adrian Peterson. I just juked him out and went on the other side and picked him off. I mean, that was crazy. Except for I don't like Adrian Peterson, so it was like I was LaShawn McCoy because I'm an Eagles fan. So it was pretty crazy, and I was so excited when I picked that up, especially after the previous game, dying 5 off of the nuclear, and I was just really excited this game to pick it up. And I just kept going. I mean, we were doing well as a team. We started to actually let them get some points because we won the game to keep going, and it was just a lot of fun, and it was pretty crazy too. And the game before this, I actually got more kills because I was staying more in the middle of the map, and I just kept picking them off. It was on standoff, and I kept picking them off as soon as they came in the middle of the map, and just kept getting kills. And my stealth chopper was doing a lot better because standoff is more open than Hijacked is. But I was just going around, and we were both going around. He got I think 1 or 2 warthogs this game. And watch this play right here. I know that I couldn't just pound through that window or through the hallway, so I jump up here, and I had an EMP up, so I knew that they weren't going to know where I was. And look at this! I just hop behind them and pick them all up. Clean them all out, and then my teammates file in right behind us. And I mean, communication was really good between all of us, and we were doing really well, communicating and playing really well. And as you see here, I pick up another VSAT, and this is when we overlapped here, because I wanted to throw my VSAT up just to get the VSAT assists, and I knew his VSAT was already up. So this game is actually coming to an end. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. I mean, this is my first nuclear ever, and I went on a 39 gun streak. Only died once in the whole game, and my friend Demo here did really well as well. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I will be posting the other one that I died right off the nuclear. I don't know when yet, but I'll be doing that as well. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this gameplay. Check out my last video, and peace out.